Battle of Hattin, -1187, the fall of Jerusalem in the blazing heat of July, 1187. The desert plains near Tiberias echoed with the clash of steel and the cries of dying men. Here, beneath the twin peaks known as the Horns of Hattin, the mighty Crusader army faced the forces of Salahuddin Ayyubi, a man determined to reclaim Jerusalem for Islam. What followed was one of the most decisive and symbolic battles in medieval history. But the Battle of Hattin. For decades, the Holy Land had been divided. After the First Crusade, Christian knights carved out kingdoms across the Middle East, the most prized of them all, Jerusalem. But in the East, a new power was rising. Salahuddin Ayyubi, a brilliant commander and devout leader, had united Egypt and Syria under his banner. His dream was clear: to end Crusader rule and restore Jerusalem to Muslim hands. Tensions boiled over when a reckless Crusader, Lord Reynold D.C. Tillen, attacked Muslim caravans, breaking a peace treaty. Salahuddin declared jihad, gathering tens of thousands of soldiers from Cairo, Damascus, and Aleppo. In response, the Crusaders mustered every knight they could, led by King Gaidalassignan, the King of Jerusalem. In Arlihuli, word reached Salahuddin that the Crusaders were marching to relieve the besieged city of Tiberias. It was exactly what he had hoped for. The Muslim army blocked every water source along their path. The Crusaders, wearing heavy armor under the scorching sun, began to dehydrate and weaken. By the time they reached the dry plains near Hattin, they were trapped. Salahuddin's archers surrounded them, cutting off escape. Then, as the sun rose high, his men set fire to the dry grass, smoke and heat, choking the Crusaders as arrows rained from every direction. Desperate and dying of thirst, the Crusaders tried to break through, but Saladin's cavalry, fast, disciplined, relentless, crushed every attempt. By midday, the once mighty Crusader army collapsed. Thousands were slain. The true cross, Christianity's holiest relic, was captured, and the King of Jerusalem himself fell into Salahuddin's hands. Legend says that Salahuddin offered water to the king, but refused it to the treacherous Reynold, executing him for his crimes against Muslims. With the Crusader army destroyed, the road to Jerusalem lay open. In October 1187, Salahuddin entered the Holy City peacefully, after nearly a century of Christian rule. The Battle of Hattin wasn't just a victory. It was a turning point in the Crusades, one that inspired the Third Crusade, led by Richard the Lionheart, and it immortalized Salahuddin Ayyubi, not just as a conqueror, but as a symbol of honor, strategy, and unity. Like and subscribe my channel. Top battles in the world.